Huge news, Roy. The C1D Paintball team has a podcast. Yes, that's right, Dick. Wild bunch, those C1D fellas. Tune in every Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for an amazing podcast.
Dad, come on.
Calling my hits, hands in the air, mask on my face, paint in my hair, duck in the bunker, heart starting to race, but we're all just laughing, chasing the same place. It's just a game, paint on our jerseys, not on our name. Take the shot, then shake my hand. We're gonna joke about it, driving back home again. It's just a game, blue or red, we're all the same. When the whistle blows and we walk away, all the colors stay, but the grudge don't stay. Me clean right in the chest, ref call me out, yeah, you got the best. Walking to the sideline, hands held high, I'll be right back in, give it one more try. It's just a game, paint on our jerseys, not on our name. Take the shot, then shake my hand, we're gonna joke about it, driving back home again. It's just a game. Don't stay.
Hey there, Andrew. Welcome to the C1D Paintball Podcast. Yes, I was caught off by the shortness of that song, even though I said, this is the one we got to pick for the show. I'm extra excited tonight. I can't forget to introduce my co-hosts in paintball, I don't know, shenanigans. Yeah, I can't say shenanigans because that's not ours. Shenanigans belongs to Barker. Atrocities. That's it. Paintball atrocities. I am joined by someone who will claim innocence because he was unfortunately couldn't make it yesterday. Jeff.
Hi. Glad to be here.
But at least you feel probably better than my knees feel today. The other host who was at the show at the event yesterday, Mike. How's it going, dude?
It's going pretty good. I've been doing nothing but sleeping and relaxing my muscles because I absolutely got destroyed. I've been pretty lazy I've been working, but nothing intense. So that was back in the paintball was quite a workout, that's for sure.
Okay, we got our other co-host. Connor is he's out for the night, committing himself to school once again. He's kind of like this. He's like the guy in the off season, in the spring training, that doesn't show up till it's time that the real games count. And meanwhile, the rest of us are just trying to get our asses into shape to even resemble a fraction of what we're capable of. Before we start the show tonight, I just want to reach out because we found out yesterday when we went to Warzone Paintball to break the ice, first event of the season. Some good wishes for Nick. Because Nick, C1D Nick, you know him, Lieutenant Gadget, number 76, got himself, that sounds rude. He was unfortunately in a car accident. I was like, got yourself. It's like you willingly do it. He's not hospitalized. He's at the borderline for it, his shoulder, his ribs. I mean, that whole area. So get ready, big guy. I hope you get better soon. It kind of sucks when the seasons open up. He played a few times in the off season. So still can't wait to get back out there on the field. You're feeling better. He's got young kids too. So you do not, I don't know if I would be capable of dealing with having some crack ribs and dealing with the children, but I digress. So we're going to talk break the ice. This is the fourth kind of official break the ice we have. So it's the first game of the year. We go out And the last 3 years, really not ideal conditions to play, but we have fun. And ironically, what was it, Jeff? It was not Monday. Yeah, was it Monday? No, it was Monday 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because he lives like just around the corner from me. There was no snow on the ground and everything looked great. And we got a little bit of ice storm, some snow, and we got 10 fresh centimeters
Mm-hmm.
when we showed up at the field yesterday. And when we literally walked on the field, one of the tractors had been up once, but otherwise there was no footprints because it was overnight. And we went out there and we had 14 brave souls, exactly the same amount as the year before.
Oh wow.
Same idiots.
But thanks to partially fueled by the lack of paintball in our lives, the other part fueled by what kind of whiskey was that you brought for a little good luck shot to start the year, Mike?
Oh God, I don't even remember. It was just I just asked for a nice smooth shot taken top shelf whiskey, and for some reason I was thinking like sour apple might be a good thing to wake everybody up, but I can't remember the brand, but it's a pretty good one, USA.
Yep. Good stuff. That'll be on the video. We're already pumping out videos to do at the event. Okay, so look, I love making videos. It's kind of what I do, right? See, I'm rather going to look at the camera and address you guys this way because otherwise you think I'm staring off my screen. I don't mind working 3-4 hours on a video that 25, 30 people watch. I really don't have a problem with that. But when I wake up in the morning and I see that the video I posted about me getting hit in the nuts the night before has like 1,300 views, frankly, there's a lot of sick fucks out there is all I'm saying. But yeah, so yeah.
We can talk about how that happened real quick if you like.
Really? I'd like to know. I also like to know what you guys thought. You guys were not too impressed, or were you understanding when I fired back at you, even though I was out of the game?
Well, you missed every shot, so
No fear.
He once yesterday, and he's a fucking
Sniper.
So I believe I had just gotten back up from because I think we were playing Kill Confirmed, and it's unfortunate. It's the only game of the entire day that my GoPro died, and I didn't have a battery in my pocket. So that's very unfortunate. It's fortunate that you have your angle.
Yeah, I wish I was at a slightly different angle, but then we'd have nothing to talk about.
But what was going through my head is, I mean, obviously it's happened before. I've even been standing where you guys were standing, when you're out, you stand by the, staging area where we come in. And it just so happens that someone is always running from west to east across that area. And normally I would let them go because there's 8 people standing behind them. But for 2 reasons. One, I was breaking the ice and played paintball in a while, so I was getting a little trigger happy. And 2, it was Jay, and it has
your team's cooked if he gets across there.
That's what I mean, and it has nothing to do with Jay. Jay's an awesome person. I'm so glad
Love
he
seeing
made it
Jay
out.
come out.
Yeah, it was awesome, and but he's a menace. He's like a Thomas. When you see him running across to your spawn, it's not where you want him to be. So I was like, I need to do everything I can. I'm gonna fire a whole mag at him as he's running, and I missed every single shot.
I didn't.
But on Jay, I missed every single shot on Jay. But I managed to clip Andrew in the sack, and he dropped like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah. Do you want to play? Do you want to pull that up and play the audio and show people on that one? The audio is worth it. If you're on Discord, don't click away.
Yeah, it was good. And it's actually funny if you pause it at the moment, or you had a screenshot. You had a screenshot of
Wait a minute. Did you fucking analyze this like frame by frame?
Well, I did. I think you sent a screenshot, and it was like it was lined up while Jay was walking across.
Yes, that's the
running
thumbnail.
Across. Yeah, so if you actually draw a line from my marker to your nutsack, I barely missed him. So I almost got him.
Well, we're talking what, a like 50-yard shot with a frostbite?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair,
no
I
wonder you were
almost
shooting
got
hot, you son of a bitch.
No, I was not. All right, I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing it up. I'm trying. I wasn't prepared. But
I'm looking at Mike in a
I like
distant
doing this.
Sasquatch or something in the corner. Like, there he is. I see him in the woods.
Exactly.
and then so everyone's like yelling and screaming, and I'm like, oh my god, I felt so bad. I didn't know what happened. Then I see Andrew on the ground.
No, they
I
were
hear-
laughing at me.
Oh yeah, they were laughing.
Video.
Someone was screaming. Someone was screaming.
Andrew's
All right.
down. Owen.
Was that Brant that was laughing, by the way, so hard?
Brant, this guy's fucking crazy.
All right, so
I love him.
here we
We
go.
got Brant
I got
stories already, man.
I got it coming.
Day one.
Here.
Oh, there's 2 clips on the same play I'm saving. Maybe
Here we go.
1,300 views instead of getting hit in the nuts. Okay, for those of you on Discord, he's going to play it here.
Oh.
Yeah. So hopefully that I didn't hear it on the audio, but I think it plays on Mike's feed. But
Yeah, it
there
does.
I am shooting back at them. Yeah, and just crouch down.
Deep breath.
Yeah, it was good. If you before you drop, yeah, I don't think you can see it here, but on the
It's the actual thumbnail.
Oh, see him right there.
If you go to the screen before, actually, the thumbnail, yeah. You'll
yeah,
see.
so the thumbnail.
Oh, sorry, the thumbnail's different now, but it used
Yeah,
to be
if
that,
it was larger though, when he was running across, you could see. Oh man, I must have only missed him by like a couple inches.
Only
Speaking
2.
of 2 inches, there you go. Okay, he's fixed the screen. So yeah, okay. So here we are, and ball on ball accuracy. Yeah, another. It was a headshot. I mean, face it. So we got one field we can play at. It's base. I believe last year they had both floors open, but this year they didn't because it was still boarded off for animals to stop them from going up.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're playing like it's not like a classic street fight, Jeff. Remember how I used to have street fight in so you can go, but you can't go in any of the buildings. You can go in the buildings in the middle. But so it's this field that there are limited ways to play, but Mike, you mentioned kill confirmed, which was fun. And just team deathmatch, 1 life, 2 life, played that. We played the quiet game, Jeff. We played the quiet game. We'll talk about
played half a quiet game. The
We
first
played
half
half a
was a little
quiet
bumpy.
Okay, do you want to explain what happened in the quiet game, Mike?
Yeah. So, well, I will add because I was reviewing the footage. So, as Andrew was politely explaining the rules to everyone, I was over on the sideline, just not listening and talking to Adam. And I was talking to Brant about a fight that we had the game before. And Andrew's like, "Is everybody listening?" I was like, "Yep. We're all listening."
Fucking
So,
guy.
so the game starts. I have no fucking clue what's going on. So we start, and it's like he's over there in the window, and then I hear Andrew go, quiet, and then yeah. So anyway, we're playing the quiet game where you're not supposed to say anything. Nothing's supposed to be said. No
You only
call-out.
say hit, and then you walk
The only
out.
thing that can be said is hit, and you walk out. But I missed that part, so I'm doing my.
I know.
Call out. But as soon as Andrew's like, "All right, we're playing the quiet game, quiet down, everybody," let's blah blah blah. Then it got really, really intense. Like the whole field got quiet on both sides. Obviously, all you could hear was the crunching of the footsteps and an occasional shot here and there. And then you got T, who I'm looking. He's trying to get my attention with his hands, and I'm thinking, see if I can do this right. He's like, so I go up to him, and I'm thinking he's doing some intense, he's gonna tell me where some people are, and he just goes.
It's the sign of the cross.
I was
What movie, my son?
And I'm assuming that meant that's the only fucking thing I know because but it was really fun having the call outs like with the eyes and how many people and around doing this, and it made for a really, really interesting game. And we hadn't even talked about that, I don't think, which made it even more cool to just play it right off the bat like that without even talking about it. Just like, oh, let's do this, and we did it, and it was super, super fun.
And guess what, Jeff? Jeff and I are the same age. We still got some skills, but one of them is not speed for either of us, And it's like, I'm going to blow these guys' mind because we're spawning on the container side. And you got to cross that road. So, guys, I'm going to go into the building right in front of me here because you can see them spawning in the courtyard. All right. And as soon as they get out of view, I'm going to go up there because they're not going to expect it. They're not going to expect it at all. So they do that, and I get across, and I'm in one of the buildings. And, of course, because I'm screaming at them to basically shut up, then my location was out. And then Jay's around the corner, and everybody's there. But I ended up doing a dance around that with Trent. He was in there. He shot me, and then he went inside that building as I left, and we're circling around. And then I go to shoot him, and I go freeze, and his mark is no. He tells me to freeze, and his marker's not even pointing at me. And you know me, it's like no. Even me, it's like you're not even pointing your fucking marker at me. So I went around. There's a couple of shots. Then I went around a shot, and I got him in the hand. But then I turn around, and one of his teammates gets me right on the fingertip before I can say sorry about hitting you in the hand. But yeah, my position was blown. But is it safe to say that it's some of the most fun and at the same time bullshit games of the year when we go out there in that ridiculous conditions?
Oh, that's all it is. I don't think a single person got serious yesterday. I mean, we were all just having a blast, and there was so many like, remember that from the last game? There was a lot of those. Me and Brant were just back and forth. I was watching my videos. We were just back and forth all day, and I think it's because he was wearing the Ballin' for Boobies pink jersey. And he was on the other team, so he was such a target for me. Just like, and he's fast, and he likes a lot of flanks, and I don't like when people get up in my spawn. So, yeah, me and him had it back and forth a couple times.
Mike, I want to tell you something. When I enter a field on the right and I'm playing against you, I always end up seeing you on the left.
Yeah.
So you hit me first this year. You hit me first. You got me, and that was the very first game. I ended up getting you right after, but I realized that there's a lot of these key things where me and you end up looking at each other. I'm like this, and you're right back at me.
Yeah. That reviewing the footage. It was the first game I ran out, and there was not a single footstep in the snow.
No, there wasn't.
What kind of made that video really cool because I'm just running into there's no footsteps. And right when I got on that corner, you ran out and took 2 shots, and I happened to land them. One of them. Yeah,
right on the armband. That was okay. I appreciate that. Anything to make sure it stays away. It's a little sore, but that's okay. We got a new member.
Yes.
And he was given a name yesterday. T-Hit brings the man, the myth, the legend, Romeo, correct?
Yep.
But somebody called him something, and he being the man he is, because he's male, he right away, whatever they call you the first day, that's your nickname. So drum roll, Mike. You get the honors. You can say the name.
Oh, shit. You did the drum roll. Okay. Junior.
Yeah. He called him Junior. Which is not too bad if you're buying your jersey where they charge you per letter, because then you can just put JR. But he's a member of the team. He got one of the new charms. First to get a new charm yesterday, courtesy of another guy that made his debut, because we had Pierre come out for us the first time. And Jeff, me, you, and him have to play together forever. All right. The 3 of us with that guy, because he was a soldier, right? First of all, a lot of fun. Well, the first game, I got lit up in the face, and I think you see the picture. It's already posted up. He got it in the face, and I can tell right away it's his first game with C1D. We both get headshotted out. And what does he do? The first thing he does, takes a camera out for a selfie, and it's like, all right, there we go. Member for life.
He did really well out there, too. Go ahead.
His positioning was obviously you'd expect his positioning from a trained person. The way he was moving in the middle of the field to do covers, because he knew which sections were clear, and you just stand there and you could just follow a camera around this guy, especially on a field like that where you can do it, and you could learn a lot. And no, he was, oh my God, he had a good Trent that spawn between the containers. And Pierre leaned out, and Trent's using my TMC. And he basically, Jeff, you remember when we were in that when we grew up in the 70s? You'd see the guy who would stand on the wall and they'd throw knives and it would go all around him.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he missed, and as he's all upset, he missed all of it. But Pierre just looks and pulls back. He's not going to flinch. But yeah. Oh, here's a story, and I need to hear some stories from you, Mike. So I lent Trent my marker, and at one point I think he runs out of air because I use the little 13 or 17 tank. I can't remember the size of it.
13.
Is it a 13? I got, yeah. Which probably accounts for a lot of things. It's not a good luck number. The show's not from Italy, where that's considered a good number. Or at least that's what I'm saying to try to salvage my pride here. Am I doing any good at it, guys?
You're doing a bang up job.
Awesome.
Jeff doesn't agree, but
Jeff's just shaking his head saying awesome. So it runs out of air. So do you remember last year at the end of the year, that savage barrel tap he did to get somebody on Village?
Yep.
He goes to unscrew my barrel and he thinks that my shroud is hooked onto my barrel.
Uh-oh.
So guess who needs a new shroud? And he didn't even make, and that doesn't really upset me, but, and I'm staring into the camera here now, but you didn't even get the fucking barrel tag.
nope, he didn't. He didn't. He came out at the end of the game with the barrel in his hand. He was like, I was trying to barrel tag somebody. It's like, God damn it, but you didn't.
Actually, if he feels bad about it, that's actually my secondary shroud. It's a narrow one. I was going to put the other one back on anyway, because I can't put any peripherals on it. And the way my camera goes on it, I don't like. So you did me a favor to get off my ass. And, I like cleaning my markers and everything, but I'm not always in the mood to like reconfigure all the stuff on it, like my camera booms and shit like that. I don't know about you guys.
I don't like touching anything. If once my marker's set up, it just stays that way. I usually take the bolt out and clean it, and I try to clean. I don't know. The beginning of the year is the cleanest you'll see my marker.
So I've just taken my socks off. I'm putting them on the table.
For anyone
I'm rubbing my
watching.
feet for my OnlyFans channel once this show's done. Oldmanfeet.com.
I will say
we lost my
my
keys. I have to confess this because I wasn't going to say it. Okay. I'm a creature of habit. You guys have seen me ask Connor a million times, check my vest on the back where my wallet and my keys are. I check it usually 3 times a day. I always put everything in the same thing. I couldn't find my keys. And it's like, okay, this isn't right. I got good combat pants, deep pockets. You know how your shit sits in your gear, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, I must have put, and I know because I got hit in the face twice, back-to-back games, maybe I put my rag, to wipe my mask in the same thing and pulled it out. So, and Mikey's there, Michelangelo. He's only got an hour. It took him like probably an hour and a half to drive there each way, right? He's only there for an hour, and for half an hour of it, he's like searching for my keys. And then he got a little like, I'm going to fucking knock all you guys out. And he actually had a good hour of play, or half an hour. And then we're sitting there and it's like, what did I do today? Everybody's looking on the field. Before you're going to see when I make the video for the game day on this, is my camera is like, I walk into the frame and I'm talking, really great shot, but it wasn't sitting up on the tractor. So I put my keys behind it. So I'm sitting there. What did I do? And I see my keys sitting on the tractor, and it's like, okay, I found my keys. Let's play. Nobody asked.
Yeah.
Nobody asked.
Yeah. I thought it was an old man moment because we were walking around and we were like, we had scoured the field. We'd scoured the building.
With the
scoured the parking lot.
In the snow.
The last place anyone would have looked was on the tractor. And Andrew's just walking through the parking lot and he just stops and his eyes get this big. And this was before he even looked at it. And I think he was looking at the tractor and I think everything just started coming back.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I think he's having an old man moment. And then all of a sudden he's like, the keys, I got them. I got, all right, let's
It was
play.
not a
Let's play.
stroke. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I might have had a little one.
Honey, can you come pick me up with a spare set of keys?
Tell you what, when I left at 1, and we did get on the field a little bit after 10, and yeah, it was, there's not a lot of gameplay the first day in that situation, a lot of socializing and that. We met the new the guy in charge of the pro shop, which was nice. His name escapes me. He shouldn't be
Zach, I
insulted.
believe.
Yeah, I think it is
That's a
that.
weird name.
Escapes me. He's German.
He was very nice. He came up to everybody and he introduced himself as the new pro shop owner. And he even admitted, you know, he's coming from Airsoft. So bear with him a little bit. Bear with him a little bit. But no, he seemed like a very nice guy. And I even kind of forgot that he said that just out of the moment. And I went up to Cedric with a mag, Miranda's broken mag, and I was like, "Oh, hey, can you look at this real quick?" And Zach from the other side of the room saw that, you know, there was an issue, and he came over and he's like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, this mag." And within 5 minutes, the mag was cleaned and fixed and back on Miranda's bag without anybody even saying anything. I was like, "Oh, cool." But yeah, it's a cool guy.
And after 9 years, I got a new squeegee.
Yeah,
I had the same one. And the guys at the field know me, right? And he's like, "Andrew, I saw one. It was like, it was olive, you know, olive green. Andrew, you're never going to find that when you drop it." And instead of me saying, "Who's going to drop it?" It's like, yeah, you're right.
Florida Paintball says a guy lost his keys once at a field and they were found 2 years later.
Well, what was I thinking? What did I say on the field? Oh, you might not have been there. I think I was with Pierre maybe, or Jay. And it's like, man, Jeff's son dropped his keys and his phone at D-Day and they found it there. Yeah. And it's like,
that reminds me, Nick had messaged me the night before and he was like, "Hey, when are you going to be there?" Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "Well, you know, we were usually there around 10 because of the border or whatever. But anyways, between 9 and 10, he's like, "Well, I'll be there." He's like, "I actually lost a mag like a month ago or a couple weeks ago when they were playing. He lost a mag." And he's like, "I'll be there scouring the field for it." And I was like, "Oh,
10 centimeters." At the time. Yeah.
Well, so we're playing
before.
and this was after you left.
Okay.
And we're all playing and all of a sudden Brant goes, "Oh, did somebody lose a mag?" And he goes, "I lost mine." And he's like, "I think you might have mine." And we're like, "Oh, there's a mag over here." So he comes over with mag in his hand. We give him his mag. Well, he gives us a mag that's just like swelled balls in there, rusted and all this stuff. And
the spring. Ooh.
Yeah, the spring was all rusted.
It's not an issue.
But yeah, I turn it around and it's got Nick's name on it and his number there. And I was like, "Yep, there it is." I went and gave it to Natalie. I messaged him. He's like, "Dude, that's so
great.
awesome." So yeah, all the footsteps and stuff must have rustled it up.
Okay, so you're going to see it on the video, but you know how our boy Brant loves that truck. So
dressed this time?
That's a good idea.
He had no choice to be dressed, but he had jeans. They were kind of rocker jeans. They looked like they were torn a little bit. It was not the proper attire to play paintball in. But you know, he goes out and he has what was his friend's name? His name escapes me. And again, I can't remember either.
They
had a lot of fun.
He is
he came last year too.
Yeah, I would call him Ghost number 2 because holy shit, does that guy, you do not see him. And he was wearing like bright red and this bright blue mask, but he was a ninja. You just never saw that kid.
So Brant had an incident. We made a little funny video about it, a couple of them, where he jumps just wearing boots and cut off shorts, which are probably anyway, I won't get into that. But it was kind of a famous thing with us, and he played with D-Day with us like 2 weeks later. We'd never seen this guy, and he's playing on the biggest stage. So he jumped up on the truck in that famous incident. So we're sitting there, and we spawned on container side. So the truck's on our side now. So I get behind the truck, and I'm going to go peer north, and I get hit in the foot. And it's like, "Man, tag me back in," because it's kill confirmed. He tags me. Then he puts his gun, the sling, over his head. You know, his red and white marker, his TMC. And he jumps on the side of the truck, and I'm sitting there going, "No, that's like 8 feet high, man." And he's trying to jump off a snowbank. So he kind of just splats, hit the side of it. Then he falls in the snowbank, but he's got the goddamn marker between him and the snowbank. So he was like, "Oh," and then he starts laughing. And shots are coming from underneath. And I said, "Dude, they're shooting from underneath." Well, I asked if he was okay. For the record, I did ask if he was okay. But then he crawls under the snow and he unpacks it because there's packed snow to crawl under to shoot. And you can just kind of hear me saying, "Okay, he's doing that." He was like crazy.
He's wild.
Hey, can you explain legitimately what Junior did when it was a 3v1? 1v3 rather, and Junior was the only player left.
Oh yeah. I believe he was back behind the truck. So what he like
Same area.
down, he would find, a good spot in the back, just like Miranda, and secure his position down. Yeah, he communicates very well too. You could hear him across the field. But anyway, it was Brant's friend and Miranda and Gene left.
Mm-hmm.
All just killers, absolute killers. And little Junior was back behind the truck holding it down. And obviously they knew who was there, but they were all pushing from different angles.
They were pinching. I think they were hoping for a surrender from him.
Yeah. So they're all pinching. One was coming back from the side. Miranda's coming through the center of the field, and Brant's friend was way in the back left, like coming around. And he got every single one of them.
He got Brant's friend first, then he clipped Miranda on a nice shot. And Gene, you could tell Gene didn't want to do whatever, but he's going there, and Gene peeks, poof, right in the neck.
Oh, yeah.
Like Gene peeked it. He didn't go around and like, oh no, I'm trying to get you. He just peeked to see where the kid was, and pop, right off the neck.
He's a killer. He's a killer. So we had a little celebratory thing after that, and he, according to T, he's played paintball a few times, but he said that was his all-time favorite time playing paintball by far. He had the best time. He loved everyone. I noticed he was like on Trent's hip, which I thought was really cool.
You're right.
Trent hooked him up with a marker and a smoke grenade, which is C1D tradition. Let's give the kids smoke grenades and have them fun. He kept calling it like a flash grenade or something. He's like, I got a flash grenade. He's like, just like Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a smoke grenade, but still, let's get it.
We can get flashbangs, but
it was so bright yesterday. I tell you one thing. I took the Neo for a spin. I got a video already ready for the drone. I think it's Tuesday. Just a little C1D Air Force is getting launched for the season. Got a new intro. I think you'll like, Mike.
Nice.
How white it is and bright. The camera caught everything. If I was 40, 50 meters up, it's just nice. But unfortunately, the higher you go up, when you move that gimbal, it jerks it and that. But no, the shots were really incredible. Just so damn bright. And so I was last year at the last event. Was it November 11th? It was on or November 1st or something. When we had it last year, the last call, I still had my mirrored lens in for whatever reason. I saw nothing. But I'm glad I kept it on yesterday because it was bright as hell. Beautiful day though, but it was about 4 degrees when we left at 1 o'clock. You guys played how many more games after we left? I mean, it was just 2 of us that left at that point. We were about, no, I think you guys were about 10 people at that point.
Yeah. Me and Miranda got in 2 more games. They were still playing when we were leaving. I mean, we packed up really slowly and hung out for a while and we're shooting the shit with everybody. And they must have played at least 4 to 6 more games before we even left, and they were still on the field. I told T, it was right at the beginning of a game. I hollered through the screen. I was like, "Hey T, can you let Jay and everybody else that's left here, let them know that we're leaving?" And it was good to see him. Blah blah blah. But yeah, they were still. Everyone wanted to be on that field, which was awesome to see.
Yeah. T's tried to order. We're trying to rush in a last minute order on our latest jersey order, so Junior can get hooked up. If he doesn't get that, we'll do it on the next order out because that, it'll be great seeing him up there. We don't have to baby him, and he's got this ridiculously big marker.
It's as tall as he is.
I fucking love you, dude. I love you, man. I love when you come out. He's like, oh, he was gonna get stronger. It's like, no, he's gonna get fucking arthritis. He's gonna get like, I don't know. He's like, get him a smaller marker.
It was an A5.
But he was using it. I can't blame him for letting him use it.
He had an A5 with a. It wasn't a 60. I think it was the big tank.
But it was a speedball tank, so lighter. But still, it's awkward, right?
The carbon, and then he had the the big hopper that the A5s come with, and
he's like what?
The barrel must have been like
4.
Yeah, it was like a 16-inch barrel. It was massive. It was a sniper.
No wonder he took all those guys off.
The size of the phenom I used on D-Day with the 16-inch.
Yeah.
That's a big ass thing when we're looking around there with with a 68 tank on that.
No,
He was doing well.
Yeah, the field. Look, oh my God, I took a beautiful picture of the area behind the clubhouse, where you can still see the upper parts of the labyrinth, and the way the snow was like covering it, and the hill in front of it, which of course is rock and debris. It looked like you wish they could have a thing to storm up there, but they're working on that to connect everything up. I did tell a couple things of Eric. I just laid some groundwork on the event that we have planned in August, Connor's event. So he's like totally gung ho into it. He said, yeah, absolutely. And I said, honestly, like it's maybe only 2 or 3 hours. And I said, on a Friday, he goes, why don't you do it on a Saturday? You know, people don't have to rush in. No problem. You know, and it's like, well, we're going to, you know, we're going to need some referees. We'll have our own guys, maybe 2 or 3 guys. No problem. I mean, Eric's awesome.
Mhm.
Eric's awesome. Natalie, of course, everybody there is so cool.
That reminds me, as we were driving home,
Mhm.
you could tell I've said this before, we had an amazing day because when I don't turn music on when we ride home for the hour, that's when you know it was a good day because we're just shooting the shit. But like a half an hour into the drive, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you know what I just realized? We didn't have a ref all goddamn day.
No.
I know because they didn't, you know, we didn't
Yeah.
need one, but they opened up early for us and stuff, so obviously they didn't have the staff on hand. But yeah, we did perfectly fine without a ref all day, which was awesome.
They had a lot of staff members on site, just tidying up and getting to their stations. So when, you know, the pro shop stocked, they got a cool little neon sign by the cash register now with Warzone on it there.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because it's home. So you notice shit like that. It's like, hey, yo, we gotta do the light there, man. Yeah.
Mhm.
And, you know, just good. They, of course, Jeff, they did bring in the picnic tables for us.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
Yeah. I think last year they didn't, but it wasn't too much warmer, but still I'm used to
That's
being
Connor.
warmer.
That's Connor. When he plays, when we don't have a, usually second is our ref.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I don't mind. I mean, hey, maybe he's used to seeing dad organize things.
He's great at it though. That's the thing. Like he's such a good ref. I remember a particular time that we went to Army Globe, just me and him and Miranda.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah. And like halfway through,
It's when you had Manzo's for the first time, the subs after.
Yes. Oh my God. So good. But we didn't have a ref because they were having some staff issues and they just had this big airsoft day. So the airsoft ref who was going to ref for us, he's like, man, I'm cooked. Can you guys do it without a ref? So we're like, we're fine. We're a group of good friends, but it was getting a little sloppy. So Connor's like, hey, you know, I'll ref, you know, and he went up top and he was absolute killer ref. So he just pays so much attention to everything. Me, I would not be able to ref. That would be worse than Rob trying to ref Fireball that day.
So, oh, by the way, let's go back because we're talking about reffing and game types. So the quiet game was nice. And I mean, face it, when you're playing base in the winter, it's open. There's so many headshots because all you see is the only thing you can see is the contrast is masks. But it's that thing of there's the crunching. And just like the hand signals, it was hilarious. The next time we do that, we don't plan it. Like I want to write stuff out. Like when we do Pokemon, we'll write that out. Hey, John. Hey, I saw those guys, our buddies at Johnny's crew at I always screw up the name of the field.
I'll save you. Capital Combat Zone.
Capital Combat. Why did I say Liberty?
Liberty Mutual.
Liberty Mutual. Sponsored by Liberty Mutual. The Nasty Boys. Hey, it's paintball. Whoever gives us their money, you put, I don't know, whatever you want on the back of the shirt. I was going to say something that's politically incorrect to do with men and women. But no, it's okay. I've done it again. I've derailed.
Yeah.
We did our first, well, you know, what would you call it? I think it's, Johnny, it was more like a spring training, one field. It isn't even all open. The second floors are closed. We had fresh snow, and I saw you guys practice. They were practicing speedball in the snow the other day. Eh?
Yeah, wild.
those young dedicated guys, and we're just kind of moving around and hoping not to break something. Yeah, it was.
No, we
Yeah,
had like 14 guys, and we all got out and had quite a few games and fun, nice social. Couple shots midday, woke us up.
Hey, for those of you who pay attention to the stuff we do with our drones, which I mentioned earlier, I went down all the way to the curve going up the hill. And I know you've got your drone is much better than mine, your DJI mic, but this is a little Neo. So with the new controller I got at Christmas, I mean, and then I put it in sport mode, which is unlocked when you get that controller. Boom, right over there.
Boom, right into the Warzone shelf of
Oh yeah, I did that one too. Yeah, cool. That's the thing is, when you're learning to use on this drone, is I always used to look at the drone.
Yeah,
and it's like you should learn to fly it through the camera. But I was inside and I was doing all right until that wall jumped out at me.
Yeah, that wall came right after you. You were just sitting there minding your own business.
Petty wall.
Let me look here. I mean,
I'll add, my wife must have been quietly celebrating the whole ride home because halfway through the day, she's like, do you want to come? Do you want to come on my team? Do you want to be on my team? So I stop killing you. She absolutely, cocky, yeah, absolutely destroyed me yesterday, all day long. Headshots, shots from across the field. I'd like to say that she was aiming for me, but she said she wasn't. I just happened to be there. But yeah, I gotta say, I told her on the ride home, I think that's the most she's ever gotten me in a single day. And we barely even played, we played just a handful of games, and she got me almost every single game.
Oh my God.
I should have hopped on her team. I probably would have had a better day.
Okay, the next game day isn't in 2 weeks, it's in 3 weeks. We were originally going to start the season because Warzone opens their season next weekend. But we do have players that play in different groups and that. So there's a bigger kind of milsim group going over there. So we weren't sure about how many fields that were going to be open. And plus it is a little early to do the 2 week rotation. So we'll be back April 11th and guaranteed the upstairs will be open. Village will guaranteed have a flood zone, which is kind of fun. It's one of these variables we play with. And just going out there and doing what we do best, which is can't say shenanigans. What did I say again? I said atrocities.
Yeah,
all atrocities.
Here's a picture of a little guy with his.
with his. Yeah, you got the first charm, right?
No, it is. Oh no, that's.
Oh no! Look at that! Oh damn!
Marker. Yeah.
Look at that. And and anybody who's watching this, and if you're listening to this on Discord, you see Mike's camera shot. He's shooting outside of the window. It's a window that you can open and close through some plywood.
Where is that
thing there? Oh, that's
parking lot side building.
By sandbags.
Oh yeah, okay, all right, okay.
To the left is admin. Yeah.
Yep.
So this kid looks like he's mailing it home and hiding in the corner, but he's actually got the door.
He's covering the door. And he told me that too. He goes, I'm going to cover the door. All right. And I said, sweet, man. Perfect. I got the window.
People were like, who did you get on that? What is that wide flank you got when I thought, because I was out and I thought my team was going to wide flank around you. Oh, I think it was Brant you took out. Brant or Trent that you went in the middle of admin, the kind of courtyard there.
Oh yeah. And I tell you, it was Brant. Yeah.
You saved your team's ass on
I actually got that queued up right here. That was actually pretty good. I feel bad but he's a very good sport about it. I was probably within freezing distance.
Okay.
But if you watch the video, I was having a battle with him. I watched him cut across the field right here. So he cuts across. I'm yelling to my whole team that he's cutting across. Here he comes. There's Brant coming back on our spawn side. Yeah. So no one else wanted to care about it. So I'm like, I got to make sure that he's not behind us. So I'm having a little battle with him right here, but he's behind the.
Jeez, look at the angle of your marker. That's heavy duty.
Yeah, he's behind these barrels.
I didn't know this happened.
Yeah, I cannot get him. So I'm like, so I did this flank around thinking that he was still going to be at the barrels, right? Because how quick can you possibly get up from laying on the ground? But look where he is. Not at the barrels.
Yeah.
Sneaky fuck.
So yeah,
he was within freezing distance, but he was a good sport about it, and he was like, "Oh man, that was a killer fight at the end." There's Trent
the other
running
angle.
back, Trent running to go get his marker your marker that he left in the snow there.
Yes, my broken marker
right there. It's right there on the snowbank, and here comes Trent to come and get it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the one that's in one piece, not two pieces. But what happens?
But that was a good flank. That for me, that was like my one serious good play of the day. The rest was all just bullshit and fun. But yeah, that was a good
crazy.
That was a good one.
Your one good flank of the day. Give me a break.
Well, I tried to do it again because Brant and his friend do enjoy the back of that building, and they were holding it down very well. I tried to do it again, but the opposite way. They were at gas tanks, and I was coming out from the left. They were peeking the back, and that's when Miranda shot me right in the face.
You know, here's something. I'm going to explain this. So if you've never played at the field, liquor sponsors for – no, liquor keeps us alive.
Liquor, I don't even know her.
I don't mind difficult areas. So you got the border of this map. You think of it west. So, you know, you're north, south, east, west. All along the west, there's a big building. There you go. It's on the screen now if you're watching a version of that. So 2 is the second floor. So right parallel against about 60% of that left side is a big, long rectangular building. And between that and a boundary on the west side is, would it be 10 feet? It's no bigger than 10 feet. It might be under 10 feet, eh, Jeff? I think maybe like 8 feet. So you got this long sight line, which is, I don't know, 30 yards, whatever it is. And you've got just 3 barrels that are kind of in the middle there. So anytime people squeak around, like if I'm coming from the north and I'm going to try to flank them around south, and some guy's waiting at the bottom in that lane, some people say, oh, they're camping, they're bitching out. It's like, no, you got a guy dedicated there, and it's occupying your time and space. And if they get behind there, you can't say they bitched out, because you got to be situationally aware. When I was starting off as a paintball player, I might have a different opinion, like you're camping that spot. It's like, no, I'm protecting the flank. Junior was protecting your back on that door. Why? We're playing in the winter. We can't access the 2 biggest buildings, which represent about 80% of the indoor space on the field. So you know what? When you're in one of the few buildings that's there, watch your back.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a smart play. It was a fun play to see a little guy doing. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
No, kid plays big. Kid plays big.
I was trying to intrigue Jeff here, but I'm such an idiot when it comes to the name of markers. Now I'm trying to find a picture of it. Jay had an absolute it looked very plain. It was an American, I think a small company out of like one of the Carolinas or something. He said
he's got some collector's items.
A pump. It was made. He's telling me about all this stuff, and I can't remember any of it. So I sound like an idiot.
Was it a Hammer 7?
No. I'm the one with the Hammer 7, but this was like something made Taiwan or something. But it was very good.
Let me see if he answers me. Let me see if he answers me here on the podcast.
I just sound like such an idiot, but I know that you would have been drooling over it, because I don't even care much for pumps, but it was a nice one. And Nova paintball maybe.
What type of marker?
There's Nova's. They just released
it's very basic looking.
I think Wolf did a quick bio on it one time at one of the events. They had a tent. They also have a Nerf rocket launcher as well. I wanted to try and see.
Yeah, I've actually seen that. We were talking about that yesterday. About trying to get one of those rocket launchers.
Barker has one. I'm trying to figure out what make it is, because it fires the I believe it fires the X18.
Let's get your investigating skills here. Can you take this grainy, crappy? Tell me what that is.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something about that green, the marker. It's
Looks like
flat.
a spider.
No, not a spider.
I know it's not, but it's just. Oh, what the heck was it called?
This is
anyways.
Yeah. Either way, though,
Worst podcast on Spotify ever.
Yep. Where's Nova out of, Chris? It's probably what it is, but it was a beautiful marker, and he was absolutely just.
He was ripping us new ones when he won.
Yep.
Jay is on point, and there's some times where he comes out. It's like, Jay, you gotta take it easy on us today, brother.
He's got a fucking pump.
Then there's times where we can go, do us a hand, just give us an easy one this time out when he's on your team.
Yeah, if he's on the other team. Calm down, Jay. Calm down, Jay. Because on our team, hey man, you want to step it up a little?
April 11th. Does that go into your rotation? You'll be able to make that one, Jeff, or it's touch and go? We'll figure it out, man.
I'll be able to know as of Tuesday because we have our shift bids for the summer coming up on Tuesday for me. But I plan on taking the same line, so I should be all right for that. I should be all right for that.
Cool. Explore Paintball, Mr. Chris says, could possibly be. He wrote Nova before. We'll put some pictures up, but I did reach out to Jay. He's pretty quick on whatever. We'll do a follow-up on it otherwise.
Hey, Jay, what's your new toy?
Yeah, exactly.
I know he was really excited.
Paintball.
Yeah, I know he was really excited to get it out there. He was telling me a couple weeks ago that he got it, and he was really excited.
Jay loves talking about his markers and that. He'll come to me over the years, and he'll start explaining it, and I just like... I use TMC. Right it goes right over my head.
Nova. All right, let's rewind about 5 minutes when we didn't know what the fuck we were talking about. Anyway,
I'm not editing shit, eh? I ain't editing shit.
Jeff, Jay brought this new marker, and I know exactly what it was. It was a Nova NX1 Sentinel.
Ooh, I've seen that. It looks very nice, and it's a very, very nice marker.
Oh my God! Thank you for letting me know that, because I wouldn't know one if I fucking saw it.
But anyway, thanks, Explorer. Explorer was right. It was a Nova, and yeah, out of South Carolina, really good brand apparently, and they're affordable, really good. Affordable for what you get, and it makes me want to get, like, I got the Hammer 7, but that's kind of just like to me it's like a meme. Like, I know a lot of people like them and whatever, but it's just like a meme to me. I'm gonna turn it into something silly, and people are gonna be like, ooh, that's cool. But this, like, holding that and watching him play with it made me really want to get another pump, you know.
Well, you young people with your unlimited income or unlimited possibility in your life to establish the income, correct?
Or more years before retirement than we do.
That's right, and death too, for that matter.
I got to start saving up on cans of cat food now.
Hasn't had a cat for 18 years.
Right. Actually, more.
Oh boy, yeah, that's why I'm feeding the squirrels nice and plump around here.
I knew it.
Oh Jesus!
I'm for the fur harvest.
I had to chase one out of my basement this afternoon.
Did you? They like you.
I think they do. I like they do.
There's chewing noise. What the hell is that?
Just a little wiring. Just a little tube wiring you got in there. It's not dangerous.
You're lucky I disconnected that.
Oh shit. I did have a Geritol Andrew moment yesterday at the start of one of the games on the back wall, and admin, a little chipmunk was there, and it's like, oh no, I was looking for my keys, and I thought maybe he'd lead me to them. Maybe a magical, wonderful place.
And squeaky, squeak, 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 squeak.
Maybe I shouldn't have sat in Mike's car all that time before we got out.
Yeah,
didn't you?
That's what happens when anybody.
He said it's really hot. I needed to warm up. It was cold, so he said he had the hot box, and it's like, oh, it's like, I guess the car, it's a Volvo or something. And no.
Every time everyone comes over to my car when we pull in the parking lot, and they stand next to the windows, and I open up the door, and everyone gets really goofy afterward.
And I always want to watch Up in Smoke when I go home. I bought Up in Smoke on DVD. I love that movie as a kid.
There's so many dispensaries over there. Cheech and Chong. I grew up on Cheech and Chong too. Thankfully, with my dad. He still has the sealed record with the
ripoff album
with the joint
Dave.
paper on it.
Dave,
oh
they're
my
not here.
god
I don't know which album it is, but it's the one with the record size paper.
yeah I remember
It
my
actually
brother had
folded
that.
in half.
I think that's up.
to be
That's up in
size.
smoke. I think that's up in smoke.
Yeah,
my-
probably.
Oh,
That's
it
one of
is.
his most prized
It is for the
possessions.
record. It is for the movie. That's their best movie by far and away. Here we got the Siskel and Ebert of paintball opinion on Cheech and Chong movies. Oh my God, there is a horrible, absolutely disastrous, horrible paintball movie on Prime. So therefore, you absolutely have to watch it. Okay, I'm going to tell you what it is. And
But
maybe the
actor's
assignment
awesome.
video paintball movie UK. By the way, I want you guys to watch. I would like you to do a live reaction on the thing I did yesterday, Andrew's Tryhards, that video. But
Okay.
anyway,
See, it's a good thing I didn't watch it already.
you didn't watch it. There you go.
Are you
Oh,
talking about
it's called Paintball Massacre.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Yeah,
talking about
I've
Black
seen it. I've seen it.
Oh, you didn't tell me your life had bottomed out. Christ.
Ball.
I'm Gen X. I'm preparing for anything. Is
I
that when
watched
they
the
go-
first. I watched the first 5 minutes. Then I said I have to watch this with Connor. Possibly.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Is this when they go for that paintball?
Yes, Paintball Massacre.
They're like in Poland or something, and they go for this really intense paintball, and it ends up being one guy's. hunting
Don't
him
tell
down.
me. I didn't watch. I didn't watch it
Okay,
all.
Okay. No, I've seen that. I've seen that.
I thought you were talking about Blackballed.
The Bobby Duke's Saget. That is
Yeah.
a classic.
Yeah.
Mandatory watching.
Yes.
All right, guys.
History has every.
We have our 2-minute warning. My Google Assistant message from my wife just warned me on that one. Should that be an episode? Bad paintball movies. Blackballed is really good. You know what? Okay, guys. Let's try to do one on that. You've said you've already seen it, Jeff. Mike, Jeff, I want you to watch. If you can, record a live reaction on the thing I did.
Sure.
Or Mike, just record you and Miranda watching that tonight if you can, or tomorrow. It's only 20 minutes long. I'm just curious to see how you react to it.
Got you.
So we're actually we're having like a meeting, a C1D executive meeting here right now. What shit we're going to do. Can you tell? I got to get off because my wife's going to kill me. You heard it here. This is evidence, by the way.
Yeah,
This
if
is
Andrew
evidence.
goes missing, we know why.
You see that barrel coming through behind the doorway there? Back of the head. Double tap.
I hope she shoots better than me because that's not a for sure one.
That's not hard.
Okay, we've broken the ice. And for those of you who follow all the different Faceball groups and paintball, I apologize for putting a new wacky image every single day for like 2 weeks about Break the Ice. But hey, we had 14 people come.
I was about to say we got 14 people out in the middle of winter or the end of winter, so pretty good.
That's it. I'm including myself. All right. So those of you who listened, thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It would be nice. But as long as you listen, if you have something to say, please make a comment. I mean, how do you guys start the year? Because as much as I'd like to go out there and have full games, I need a warm-up game like this. I need the social. I need the shot of whiskey. And, just let us know how you open your season. Any parting remarks, Jeff?
None. I'm sorry I missed it, but I just wasn't able to go.
That's okay. You still got a fairly decent attendance record. You won't get that gold star at the assembly, but that's okay.
There's a half a bottle of whiskey left, so I will bring it.
Carpool.
That might get you into more trouble going over the border than your markers, by the way.
No. They told me I'll say this right now because they told me as long as I'm coming over to socially have it and bring it back, I don't have to pay duties on it.
Well, there you go. We have video evidence.
Yep. I actually will record it on my glasses next time they say it, so I can be like, "Hey, no."
Okay, I want to have a talk about that the next time we come out because I saw you wearing them at the field too, and you're hoping to translate with the owners and all that. So keep that in mind. Let's keep that on the back burner.
Yeah.
So it's like future is now. The future is now. Okay, you've already done enough parting words, Mike. I'm cutting you off.
Okay.
Beautiful music to start this show. The video is out right now for it. What's it called again? Something paint on our jersey.
Paint on our jerseys. Yeah.
It's nice. I like it. If you
But
want to
not our
call it
names.
cheesy, go right ahead. Not on yours. Not on yours. No, technically I didn't have mine. I wore my nice jersey that you guys chipped in a couple of years ago to get me with Connor Knights on the little poster back here.
Oh yeah. Explorer wants to know what my plan is with the glasses. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing. It's just gonna be another perspective to implement into my media. Basically, like I originally just had the GoPro, and then I added the drone. So that then I had like GoPro for FOV with the drone footage added in, and now I'll have fun stuff that happens before the games and when I show up on the fields and in between games and lunch, and everything that happens when you don't have your mask on is now going to be captured. So I just have that much more access to the
and it's much and it's I would obviously it's going to be much more natural looking.
Exactly, yeah.
So as opposed to walking around with your camera up in that.
Yep.
Hey,
but that's the plan.
Funny you mentioned that, because I was circling, everybody was standing there, and I took my drone and I was in the dead zone and I was going around them, around their faces, because I'd been practicing with the drone. And I'm staring at the screen. I'm staring at it go around the people as I'm driving it, because I don't want to hit the people in the face. Then it's like, okay, then I shoot up and I look down. My gimbal was facing the ground the whole goddamn time.
Oh my Lord. Technical difficulties on the first.
I got hit in the nuts really hard. Okay. Speaking again, thank you. Unless you're one of those 1,300 sick motherfuckers who watched me getting hit in the nuts over and over again. We just need to do that once a week, and we will skyrocket up the insane wormhole that is
he doesn't know
paintball videos on YouTube.
He doesn't know I watched it 1,000 times.
Okay, Trent, your turn to get shot in the nuts.
Well, Trent didn't hit me in the neck at least, so we're good.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for putting everything together, Mike. He does a lot of work on the production, the pre stuff for the show, because mostly I forget everything. Jeff, like I said, you were missed out there, but we know you're coming out, and you know what? You didn't get to freeze you froze your ass off on the tarmac instead of in the field, right?
Yeah.
All right. Go out there, have fun. Remember, at the end of the day, it is just a game.